Hi everyone and welcome back to another pick a card reading. So I am Emily for those of you who are new here, and for those of you who are long time viewers, welcome back. So the topic for this pick a card reading is no contact, will you reconcile? So is there going to be a reconciliation here, and we're going to see what that will look like if that's the case. So today you're going to be picking a suite. So I have a box of quality streets here, and I thought, you know what, this is what you guys are going to choose from today. So group 1, you are the Strawberry Dream. So group 1, you are the Strawberry. Group 2, you are this Stick of Toffee. And group 3, you are this Coconut Sweet. So take a moment. Are you going to be Group 1, Group 2, or Group 3? Which one do you feel drawn to? When you are ready, you can find the timestamp in the description box below. And we're going to get stuck straight into your reading. Okay, Group 1. So you guys picked this Strawberry Dream Suite. So let's find out. No contact. Are you going to reconcile? Okay, we have the 5 of Spirit here. So it seems there's been an argument, Group 1. I feel like you guys did not end on the best terms. The reason why there's no contact here is because there was a lot of tension. I feel like an argument happened, and you've likely not spoke since. So there was a fallout here, Group 1, and it really seems like this was quite a messy situation, to be honest. So we're going to look into the background of this a little bit more, using the Tarot of Sexual Magic, and then we're going to get some more cards from my XXX deck. So let's see what happened here. What's the background? Okay, 4 of Pentacles. This is interesting. So even though there was an argument, I feel like this person planned to surprise you. Maybe they were planning to reach out, planning to reconcile already, but for whatever reason, they've decided not to disturb you. So Group 1, this person did think about reaching out already. So I don't know how long ago this argument was, but this person's already, in their head, they've already planned out a bit of a reconciliation. But for whatever reason, they keep putting it off. They keep thinking, maybe they feel like you've moved on. Maybe this person feels like, you don't want to hear from them, or you're not ready to forgive and forget. This argument could have been like a really, really big misunderstanding. I also feel like something was discovered on another person's phone. So maybe there was some kind of secret, or just something like, some kind of sketchy behavior here. Is there going to be a reconciliation? Well, I do feel like this person wants to make that happen. Yeah, look, another card here of them surprising you. This person really is hoping that they can come and clear the air. They don't like how things ended. So regardless of what they want to happen in the future, they just don't want to end on such bad terms. This person's not happy that, you guys had this fallout in the first place. They definitely optimistic that there will be a fresh start here, but they know that you two need to clear the air before there could be any kind of progress. This person's questioning whether you even want to hear from them. So I don't know if you told them like, look, just get out of my life, I don't want to speak to you again. But it just feels like in the back of this person's mind, they're thinking, well, they don't want to hear from me again. They just want to move on with their lives. So eventually this person's going to give in, and they are going to come and try and clear the air. But it does seem like they might think about doing this a couple of times before they actually do it. When they take the plunge, I'm not too sure, but I can just see, the energy is there. And this person's planning to apologize, but they also feel you need some time and space to heal from this. I don't know if they're the one who maybe did something wrong here, but it seems like, they're very aware that you probably need to heal. And they also, Page of Pentacles here, they also don't feel ready. They don't feel ready for, a full reconciliation. They don't feel like they're ready to kind of, dive into this relationship again. So they're aware that, if they did reach out to you, could they even give you what you wanted? Or would there be another argument about them still not being able to step up? So I think this person's being very harsh on themselves. They know that they do need to talk things through with you. They're quite hopeful that you guys, can at least have a conversation where there can be some clarity about, what happened and why things happened the way that they did. But yeah, this person, even though they have such strong feelings for you here, they don't feel ready to fully commit to this relationship again. Whatever arguments happen, I think this person feels like those arguments would just keep happening. They really do feel like maybe you guys were just in one of those relationships which is quite tense. It seems like this person just feels quite stressed about, how the two of you communicate. So I can see that every time this person thinks about reconciling with you, they do distract themselves. So this person may be on dating apps. In all honesty, it may be that, they are distracting themselves through dating apps, or maybe this person is just going out socializing a lot. Maybe they're throwing themselves into work, but it does seem like, they have a lot of distractions around, and they're really using these distractions to try to, avoid rushing. I think this person's hoping that maybe they hear from you, but they're quite aware that you're probably not going to reach out. You seem really annoyed and upset about what happens. It's like you've realized this person wasn't ready. They weren't on the same page as you. So you're like, well, there's no point me reaching out to this person if they're not going to be able to give me what I want anyway. So I think this other person really knows that, it's unlikely that you're going to be the one to reach out. They probably will have to reach out here and take that first step. So let's see what other cards come out. Let's see which other cards we can get from this deck. Two of Wands. So this person really is overthinking this right now. The Two of Wands is all about an indecision. I do really, really sense this distracted energy. This person is distracting themselves. They don't want to, they don't want to rush. They don't want to make things worse. I think this person's really afraid that if they come in too soon, then you guys will just end up arguing again. And that's the last thing they want. This person really doesn't want to have yet another argument with you. It seems like maybe that had been a pattern lately, where there was just lots of miscommunication. So this person is indecisive at the moment. They don't really know what they want to do or what they want to say. They're overthinking what happens, and maybe every time they plan a reconciliation here, they just suddenly change their mind and they think, no, I can't do it, it's too soon. It's like this person's always got an excuse. There's always a reason why they can't take that next step. Let's have a look at the outcome. We've got the Wheel of Fortune. So I do feel that the two of you are learning some kind of karmic lesson here. The Wheel of Fortune is all about change, really, really big changes. It can also represent, some kind of financial luck. So it might be that there was like financial stress on this connection, and someone here is going to come into money. Someone here is going to improve their work or their financial situation, which will really help, the connection kind of, I don't know, it will just really ease things up for the two of you and maybe help with the communication in this connection. I do feel like this story is unfinished. So from what I can see, even though there was likely a really big argument, you might be thinking, I'm never going to hear from this person again. They might be thinking, I'm not ready to speak up just yet. But actually, it seems like there is something destined here. There is something which is meant to happen. So right now, there's a lot of disappointment, a lot of sadness about how things have kind of worked out. but I don't see it lasting this way. I do feel there's going to be a turning point in this connection, and that could very well, really shift things, totally. It just seems like one or both of you here need to just have some time working on yourselves, healing, working on, how to communicate, and then maybe things, really can change in this connection. I just know that there is more to this story. There's more going on here. And, even if this relationship, is quite tense and, maybe there is a lot of conflict here, it feels like the two of you can find a healthier way to communicate and, experience that fresh start. So, I think you're going to have to see how this plays out, group one. Once this person makes their mind up that they are going to, reach out and they do want to reconcile, it feels like things will move really quite quickly. So let's just get a cookie oracle card for you guys, group one. Let's see what cookie oracle message you have. To accomplish great things, you must be able to tolerate small misfortunes. So I do get the sense that, whatever you guys were arguing about was maybe like blown a bit out of proportion, or maybe you just didn't discuss it in a healthy way. I think Spirit's saying like, look, this relationship still has a future. You guys can still accomplish great things together. This can still be a really good relationship, but you need to find ways to tolerate each other better. You need to find ways to communicate in a more healthy way when there are little inconveniences or things which, are causing one or both of you stress. So group one, you to answer this question, no contact, will you reconcile? Yes. The timing isn't clear, but it really does seem like there will be a reconciliation here. Most likely this person making a move towards you. So, I hope this has given you the answers you need. If it did, then let me know in the comments below. And don't forget, you can buy all my decks on my website. So, I'll post the link in the comments section if you're interested. I've currently got a sale on the Cookie Oracle deck. So, if you want to get this one, then that one is currently on sale. So, let's move on to group 2. So group 2, no contact, will you reconcile? So you guys chose this stick of toffee. The Empress. Okay, so this is all about the divine feminine. So let's see why the divine feminine is not speaking right now. Let's see what's going on here. So it seems like someone has chose themselves. The Empress, this divine feminine here in this connection, has chose self-empowerment. They've chose the relationship with themselves. We have the King of Pentacles. So the King of Pentacles, I feel like this person, I don't know, kind of caught you off guard. It seems like you weren't expecting this relationship in the first place, but it just kind of came out of nowhere. So the King of Pentacles, this person maybe chose money, chose their career over this relationship, looking into why you guys are even in no contact, and it really feels like this was the divine feminine's choice. Maybe she found out that the divine masculine here wasn't giving her, his full attention. He could have been entertaining other options, he could have been quite non-committal, but it seems like this no contact, it's really been for the feminine to heal. Maybe you guys, were being kind of intimate with each other, sexual with each other, but there wasn't a commitment being made. I'm just getting this energy the divine masculine here was calling all the shots, and then the divine feminine said, no, I'm not doing this. I'm not putting up with this anymore. So she chose no contact. Now, will there be a reconciliation? Yes, this person is going to reach out sexually. They are going to try to meet up with you and have some fun, but it's not clear whether you will even entertain this offer, because it feels like right now this person is just focused more on, having fun and, not taking things all that seriously. Seems like this person's kind of hoping that maybe the sexual chemistry is enough to pull the two of you back together. But let's see. Yeah, look, the devil, what's he got in his hand? So it really does seem like, will there be a reconciliation? There will be like a sexual reunion here, group 2. But, ultimately, this person is still kind of stuck in their ego. They've still not made a decision about what they want to happen here. It seems like there will be a temptation here to meet up and, kind of do what they suggest. But I'm not sure, Divine Feminines. It really feels like you are choosing yourself right now, and you're being very cautious about letting this person creep back into your life. Seems like, there's been a lot of healing, a lot of growth in this space. Maybe, for some of you, group 2, like you could even be entering a new relationship or in a new relationship, and this person comes back to like test you. But it feels like, group 2, this person was a bit of a lesson. So let's get some more cards from this deck. Again, the devil, double devil here. Double devil here, group 2. I think Spirit is really cautioning you about this connection and saying, look, do you even want to reconcile with this person? Their intentions are not clear. It seems like this person is, really, really tempting for you. There's always a temptation here. I don't know what kind of binds you together, but there's something which both of you want with one another. But it feels incredibly unhealthy, group 2. It really seems like, this person just does not have your best interests at heart. And, when you are in a logical place, like, you don't really want this either. We have the High Priestess, so she is all about her intuition and, another strong Divine Feminine figure. So I think, Divine Feminines, you are being guided here to stay strong, maybe detach from this person, because it seems like they are a bit of an unhealthy presence in your life. They may even be addictive. It may be that, like, you are always tempted by this person, but you know that they are no good for you. So yeah, I am feeling like, group 2, you are better not reconciling with this person. I think, you do have a lot of feelings for this person, and, you're kind of hoping, well, maybe in time, maybe things will change, but your intuition is telling you this person's no good. This person is no good for you. They may suggest that you guys meet up for sex, but it seems like, group 2, you are going to say no to this person. You really are on a journey of like self-discovery and self-empowerment, and I just feel this person is bad news, group 2. So let's get a cookie oracle card for you guys. I'm sorry, this is probably not what you wanted to hear, group 2, but maybe it confirms what you already know. Like, this person's no good. This person, is just all about kind of sex and keeping you stuck in that cycle, but isn't really promising any kind of change here. Yeah, your road to glory will be rocky but fulfilling. So I think Spirit's saying, like, basically the temptation with this person, it's going to be difficult to resist for sure. The road here is rocky, but ultimately, like, you're going to find fulfillment. You are going to find your happiness. Obviously, if this person changes, then, they'll change their approach and they won't come in with all that sexual energy. But as long as this person is showing up in a purely sexual way, it seems like, group 2, Spirit's saying, no, you know that you're better than this. You know that you deserve much more. So please just try to, try to distance yourself from this person, because, they're bad news right now, to be honest, group 2. So guys, if this resonated, let me know. I am sorry that this probably isn't what you wanted to hear, but I do feel that it's likely what you already knew deep down already anyway. So thank you for watching today, guys. If you're interested in buying any of my decks, you can buy from my website. I'll post the link in the comments section. I've currently got a sale on the Cookie Oracle as well, so if you want to buy that cute deck, then check it out. So let's move on to group 3. Group 3, you chose this coconut sweet. So group 3, let's find out. No contact. Are you going to reconcile? Eight of Spirit. Really quite quickly, I feel like there is going to be communication very soon, group 3. So I'm I'm not sure how long you guys haven't been speaking for, but it just feels like there's a message on its way really quite soon. I am instinctively feeling like yes, 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 you guys will reconcile. Not even sure why you guys were in no contact. Maybe someone has been traveling. Maybe someone's just had too much going on right now. But yeah, it honestly feels like group 3, you guys are due to reconcile really quite soon. So let's find out a little bit about why there was no contact, what was actually going on here. You're going to have a lot of very lively conversations with this person. There's going to be a lot to talk about. Yeah, I'm not sure why you guys, ended up in a no contact situation, but I can see that the two of you are desperate to resolve this. Both of you are going to sit down, you're going to meet up, you're going to have a conversation about what happened and really talk about, what the next steps are. Group 3, I just feel like you two are like really in love with one another, and I don't know how you got into this mess in the first place. I don't know how you guys ended up no contact, because I can see it's not what either of you wanted. Maybe you were just at like different points in your lives, or someone here had to travel. But yeah, it feels like group 3, you guys are definitely going to be speaking about, reconciling again quite soon. From what I can see, this connection is strong. It seems like it's going to overcome whatever difficulties the two of you are facing. This person is really under your spell as well. So group 3, you have a really big influence on this person, which may be overwhelming for them at times. Look, we've got the 9 of Wands. So there may have been some distractions going on around this connection, which could have like interfered and caused some problems. Maybe someone's family was getting in the way a little bit. I'm kind of feeling like the divine masculine's mother was maybe stepping on his toes a little bit, but that won't be for everyone. But yeah, it seems like there was a lot of distractions going on around, but ultimately those distractions are easing. Things are definitely improving here. So group 3, I just see that a message is on its way. You guys are going to spend time together really quite soon. And it's important to listen to what this person has to say. I feel like, you have this tendency, like you really want to talk. You really want to say what's on your mind, but I think this person's saying like, look, please just be quiet and hear me out right now. Like, hear what I've got to say. I'm going to give you the clarity you need. Interesting, we've got the Hermit. So it seems like this other person has really been very isolated. They've spent a lot of time trying to figure things out. So if you guys have been no contact for, a little while, then it seems like this person's been on this journey of like soul searching, trying to like work themselves out, find themselves. And it's worked. This person really is in a position where they are ready to like take those next steps with you. They are very hopeful, very optimistic about the future here. Seems like this person has grown a lot and they found a lot of answers, in this space of no contact. There's a little bit of a fear, from this person that maybe you have, started seeing someone else. So I think that's something that they may want to clear up. They may want to, ask you a few questions. But group 3, it does seem like as long as you want it, there will be a reconciliation here. Look, 10 of Hearts. This is a commitment being made. You guys are like, you are soulmates. This person believes you are their life partner. This person believes that, you are the one for them. They feel like life is so much more harmonious when you two are together. So from what I can see, this person is planning to make a commitment. They're planning to have a family, live together. They really see this relationship lasting, and they're quite happy that in this space of no contact between you both, they really have started to understand themselves a lot more, and they've probably discovered some things about themselves that they really needed to work out. And yeah, this individual is feeling very ready to take that next step, to dive into, a relationship with you. They're looking at this and they're thinking, yeah, this is my person. This is absolutely what I want. Look, we've got the Lovers, just to clarify that. So 10 of Hearts for Lovers. You two are really going to move forwards quite quickly now towards marriage. Or towards union, whatever that next step in this relationship is, seems like it's going to happen quite quickly. This person's already made the choice, like you are the one for them. They've already chosen you. So yeah, I have no idea, guys, why you two weren't speaking, but it definitely seems like that's going to change soon. I just see the two of you really settling into a very happy relationship, and it's going to last. It doesn't feel like there's any kind of concerns here about what's going to happen in the future. You're going to talk about the problems, talk about what happened, and just basically like make some plans together. Definitely seems like you're both feeling ready. You know, you're both feeling ready for that commitment to each other anyway. So yeah, you two seem like really well aligned. You are really good for each other. So if you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. Okay, so that makes sense. Maybe this person or you kind of felt like a relationship would hold you back. Maybe you felt like it wasn't the right time, but actually, like, that's changed, and it seems like you've both come to the realization that you go a lot further when you go together, and you know the relationship isn't going to get in the way of individual progress. So yeah, maybe someone here did have to like travel for work, and you know there was just a few kind of obstacles, and perhaps you both thought, well, maybe we just need to, you know, part ways so we can make progress individually much more quickly. But you've both realized that, you know, that's not bringing you fulfillment, and you'd rather like move more slowly through life and move through it together. So group 3, this is so romantic. Like, what a lovely message today. If you chose this group, then let me know. I would love to hear, you know, which group you chose and what you thought of your reading. But also, if you would like to buy any of my decks, you can do so from my website. The link is going to be in the comments. So these are the 2 decks that I used today, which are mine. And the Cookie Oracle, this one has a sale on at the moment, so check it out. But thank you for watching this little pick a card reading, guys. I'll be back here as soon as I can with another pick a card. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram, Sacred Space Readings, where I post the polls for what pick a card I'll do next here on YouTube. So I'll see you guys soon, and I hope you have a lovely day.